Hi folks, welcome to today's Coffee with Jesus. We are just going to look at one verse, and it is simply this one. Let me get my Bible, John chapter 12, and where am I at? Verse 41. So, just to give the context again, Jesus performed many signs. John says even after they did this, they didn't believe. This was to fulfill what Isaiah the prophet said, and Isaiah had given a message which suggested that the word would actually harden people's hearts. And we looked at that yesterday. And today we come at this, Isaiah 12:41. Isaiah said this because he saw Jesus' glory and spoke about him. Isaiah said this because he saw Jesus' glory and spoke about him. Oh wow. I love this so much. I just have to say, at a personal level, I want that more than anything else. I want to be able to see the glory of Jesus. Sometimes we just get overwhelmed with the sin of this world and our own sin. Sometimes we get caught up in philosophical arguments. But I just want to see the glory of Jesus. I remember being in a service and a young man coming out and saying, how could anyone not believe in God after that? And it was just, I knew what he meant because we had that sense of the glory of Jesus. But what does it mean here? Surely it means that in Isaiah's vision, he saw something of the pre-incarnate Christ. In Isaiah 6, he says, I saw the Lord. Now, in the Aramaic paraphrase of that, it says, I saw the glory of the Lord. But surely those things are the same things anyway. To see the Lord is to see his glory. And Christ is the glory of God. He saw Jesus. He saw Jesus' glory and spoke about him. So Isaiah spoke about Jesus. But we don't deny that, do we? Isaiah 53, we say, is about Jesus. There are other servant songs in Isaiah which are surely about Jesus. It's why Isaiah is quoted so many times in the New Testament. So I think this is a wonderful reflection of the truth that in the Old Testament the prophets looked forward to Christ. Perhaps also this. Perhaps Isaiah is saying that Jesus is God's glory. In other words, he saw Christ. Now, we know that Moses did not regard disgrace for the sake of Christ as something that would stop him. We know that Job could say, I know that my Redeemer lives. So there is no reason at all why those before Christ could not have had some kind of premonition or view of Christ, particularly since the angel of the Lord in the Old Testament, when he appears, does seem to suggest that the angel of the Lord is Christ. I suspect that there are several allusions here in John chapter 12 to the servant song of Isaiah 52:13 to 53. And I suspect that this is what John had in mind. He's saying Isaiah somehow saw the glory of Jesus. Well, I come back to where we came in. It's what I want to see more than anything else. It's what I long for more than anything else. I've had tastes of it and glimpses of it. But, I just want so much more. And I hope you do too. I hope if you're not a Christian, you're watching this and you're thinking, what on earth is he talking about? I hope you will one day understand what I'm talking about and what Isaiah was talking about, and that you too will see the glory of Jesus. And if you are a Christian, I hope you'll see it more and more. Bye. See you tomorrow.